Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. What's up?
I wanted to mention something about the lineup construction, but before I do quickly, I saw something on Twitter just now that the Yankees are offering people to come in and get the Star insurance patch on their jerseys for an additional $15. That just seemed like a new low for Yankees level for me. I don't know if you guys found that distasteful, but I sort of did.
Well, I mean, I saw that, so I'll operate on the fact that I saw it just like you did. So I'm not sure whether or not it's absolutely true, but why would you find it distasteful? I mean, what person in their right mind would pay $15 to have an advertising patch put on their uniform? I mean, you could throw it out there. It's not like the Yankees are saying you've got to put this on uniform. It's got to cost you $15. If they're giving you the option so you have the exact jersey that the players are wearing, well, okay. But why would anybody do it?
Because I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
When I was a jersey guy, when I was a kid, I wanted a Vancouver Canuck jersey. And this was the mid-'90s. They had a patch for a charity. I think it was Get 2 Points. Their owner, who died of cancer, used to say Get 2 for 2 points for a win. And they had that patch. It was a very difficult thing to get. But I wanted the jersey to be authentic. I wanted to have the same jersey that they wore, so I hunted it down and I was able to find it. There are some people that just want the exact thing. They want that patch.
Well, that's on them. Don't get the patch. If you think it's a ridiculous thing, don't get it.
Yeah, don't get it. But I could see people getting it. You remember in '86, Spider Lockhart died, the former Giant, and they had a patch honoring him.
43, right?
Yeah, and I remember the Giants wanted to keep that sacrosanct. They didn't want anybody to get it. And if you remember, go look it up. You could probably, Greek will find it. When Lawrence Taylor was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, they actually airbrushed that out. They didn't want anybody to be able to copy it. So you can imagine some sick Giant fan that wanted to try to get the jersey with that patch on it. So you might get a sick Yankee fan that wants the authentic thing and will pay extra to get the advertising.
Okay, I get that, but the reaction that I'm seeing on Twitter is that people are angry. How could the Yankees do it? Don't get the patch.
Yeah, well, because the sick fan that wants,
but then they can't have a real jersey.
Right? Then they feel like they're being taken advantage of because they want the real jersey. I guess that's what the logic.
Oh, okay, then don't get the patch. Well, I don't know. So the Yankees should put the patch on for free?
Yeah, I guess that's what they're asking for, yes. They're asking for the Yankees to go. Right, and I can get the Yankees saying, why? It costs us money to put it on there, so it should cost you money.
It's a strange hill to die on, let me tell you. Those are Diamond Notes brought to you by London Jewelers. Their wedding band event is now through the 7th. Visit londonjewelers.com for more information. 1-800-919-3776. That's the number. Hey, I told you that my home needed a
What's going on, guys? Good afternoon.
Same to you.
One thing that gets me so red hot, Yankee jerseys, and you guys missed an opportunity with that gentleman who called in complaining about the $15 insurance patches. I bet you he's still the guy that buys the Yankee jersey with the name on it, and then he's going to complain about an insurance patch. Dollars to donuts, he's got a name on the back of his jersey.
Listen, I didn't ask because I would just assume he didn't. Because if you care about the authenticity, then what are we doing?
Yeah, we didn't want to. We didn't really. But you bring up a good point, Leo.
But you assume he doesn't. Now, I love the Yankees. Big, love them. Never get a jersey with the name on it. Before the game, they have the camera from the floor. They're following people into the stadium with the brand new 22 jersey with Soto on it.
Yeah, I know.
The majority of fans, even the guys that are huge fans, that call themselves huge fans, they have a name on the jersey. I don't know why it's even being sold. It's like, Donnie, it's like having a fisherman jersey with freaking Brian Trottier on the back of it. It doesn't exist.
Well, listen, I don't know how long you've been listening to the show. I've been on this since day one. It's an
But Don, I think you're winning. I'm going to tell you why. I was thinking about you today. So when I stand up in the broadcast booth, I can see the second level, and there's a lot of people down there, right? So I'd say within my eye footprint, there are probably 150 people wearing Yankee jerseys.
Morons.
And I see the back. And I'd say today, 110 of them didn't have names on the back. I think you're making a difference, Don.
And listen, it's not my team, but I respect the hell out of them. And you're a fan, and you're paying good money even for the replicas. Let's be honest; it may not be authentic, and you can get a replica without the name on the back, or just go without. I mean, you're the one team that makes it all about not having your name on the back. Why would you want to walk around with a name on the back?
The only place now that I disagree with Don, because we've gone back and forth on this issue for years, is where I place the blame. I place the blame squarely on the Yankees.
You can't.
I have to. They just don't have to sell it that way. They don't. If they cared about it half as much as Don did, they wouldn't sell
But
Don.
why are you blaming the Yankees? If you go to the MLB store on 6th Avenue, they have Yankee jerseys with names on
But the Yankees could put a stop to it. But
that's the Yankees.
But to disagree with Peter, I mean, they don't think it's a big deal because they probably make more money. I mean, they can't. But
that's them. That's their fault.
If their fans want to be yo-yos, I mean, what are they supposed to do?
That's so. No one should care about it more than the team itself.
Don did.
I'm sorry.
Now, I'm going to tell you something that really upset me. I haven't even brought it up.
Interesting.
Saturday, the game's on Fox. I mean, Fox is the national carrier of the World Series, right?
On TV.
So they had the Yankees against the Astros. So we didn't do that game. So I was watching the telecast very closely. And they rolled out of a break with Aaron Judge coming up next, and the back, it was number 99, and the uniform had the name Judge on it. This is Fox.
They don't.
Why would you do that?
No one cares but a handful of people.
No,
it seems.
but then you have to care, because part of being in love with a certain sport is knowing the peculiarities of it. The Yankees don't have their names on the back.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying nobody cares that no fans don't care. I'm saying the people who matter the most, the decision makers, Major League Baseball, Fox, the Yankees, they don't care. They want money.
Fox is they were just that they just had a bad day. Fox should know better.
They dropped the ball.
Fox should know better, no question. But as far as the Yankees, Peter, is that all right? They probably agree with me, but are they going to pay for the privilege? Because they've got fans who want to pay for it, so it's supply and demand, right?
See, but I don't blame the Yankees. I mean, why would the fans buy a Yankee uniform with a name on the back?
I don't understand how you blame the people if they refuse to put it out. If they only sold jerseys the proper way.
So you're blaming the drug dealer, not the people that buy the drugs.
Yes. I'm blaming the people who are making it available. Just don't ever tell them it's there. Then they won't ever do it. But they don't care, and they know that people like it. They know that they're playing to the layman who wants the name.
Right. Well,
they're not playing to the hardcore fans like you.
Why don't you blame the people that would want the name?
Because those people are casuals and they want their money. Hardcore fans know.
So don't blame the Yankees. They're making a business decision. I just don't understand why these fans.
But did they call them? But it's a sell. If it's something that hardcore people care about, then that's a sellout business decision.
But there are casuals. You're right. There are a lot of people that don't get it. And if you don't get it, I'm not going to get mad at you. But if you claim to be a diehard Yankee fan and know the history, can rattle off all the numbers, if you're walking around with a name on the back, I've got to question your intelligence. I'm sorry. If you're a casual fan, do what you want. If you don't care, you don't care. But if you actually care enough to know everything about the Yankees, cry in your pillow when they lose, can rattle off every stat that ever existed, you are a functional moron if you put the name on the back.
I was, of the 110 out of 150, there was one down there, 3, Ruth. And I got to be honest with you, I threw up a little bit in my mouth. I don't know why that bothers me the most. 3, Ruth. Who else would it be?
Anthony, we had to make a drop of what Don said earlier.